Hi, my name is Amanda and I'm going to show you MyCrad website. MyCrad is actually an online profile that students can use to display their projects from major courses and tell a future employer a little bit about themselves that they may need to know. So in MyCrad, I have a picture of myself, my name, the college that I attend, my contact information, and then here on my sticky note is just a little bit about me. I'm a Health Service Administration Bachelor's of Science degree program student. I currently work for the Department of Health in New York State. And then below you will find information here about my academic services, my projects, and in my projects are actually some important projects I worked on through my college career so far. I am only a junior here at Byron and Stratton College, so I've only uploaded my major projects, not anything that didn't meet my course outcomes yet. Then also you can review my resume and cover letter in this tab too, which is very important for my employer. So with MyCred, a future employer can review all this information. It's very handy. It's on one website. So they're not going through a bunch of papers or all different websites. Everything is here on this page. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my major projects that I uploaded here on MyCred. I am going to start with my Phil 22 program. In this project, a problem was given and a theory was needed to be used, and I needed to describe how to solve this problem. I used a theological theory to solve a problem and gave reasoning why the theory was used in class. So this was one of my most recent programs I actually just had to do, and this project had taken over 7.5 weeks to complete. I had to write over 7 pages, explain the major theory I was going through, and I believed for my major course to put this e-profile project in, it actually helped me employ strategies for reflection on learning and practice in order to adjust learning process for continual improvement. Next, I'm going to talk about my HCAS 123 class. In the project, I needed to reflect on learning, medical terminology pronunciation. I talked about the importance in knowing the terminology for my career and how I will continue to practice to keep on my skills. So in this project, I had to record myself saying the medical terms, and this could have been very challenging for me and out of my comfort zone. I'm okay with talking with people one-to-one, but talking online or recording myself makes me very nervous, and it also made me realize some of the medical terms I may not have been pronouncing right, and it helped me learn from my mistakes. I also believe that this project helped me employ strategies for reflecting on learning and practice in order to adjust learning processes for continual improvement. My next project I am going to talk about is from my HURS, my HERS 205 class. I needed to describe a leader in this project and give an example of how this person is a leader versus a manager. I used the CEO of GM and how she became a CEO with the company. I explained in this project too, which was very important. She was given the title CEO of General Motors at a really dark place and time for GM. They were actually going to be hitting bankruptcy when she became the leader of the company and CEO, and she worked the company all the way from the bottom to the top. In my learning outcome for this project, I utilize effective skills in leadership, long-term care, management, human resources development, financial and strategic planning, legal and ethical consideration, and patient safety and quality care in the health service environment. In my next class, my BUSS, my BOSS 215 class, in this project I needed to organize a fundraiser leadership skill where you use their findings in an event space, organizing staff for the fundraiser. Excuse me. In this, in this project, I had to organize an event, and then I had to find people to help me organize to work through this event. It was difficult at first as I needed to find a lot of people and explain what the event was for and why we were doing a fundraiser. I needed to give everybody different jobs and tasks to complete. And from this, I learned how to evaluate and apply leadership skills, including recognizing and using soft skills in the healthcare environment. For my next project that I'm going to talk about is from my HTHS 121 class. I needed to research a new tool or technology to use at a healthcare facility. I described the technology that needed to be used and why it was important to the healthcare facility. In this project, I found something that was able to be used in a new facility, and I needed to explain to the staff why we were using it, how much it was gonna cost, and how important it was to the facility, and it will better our patient outcome. From this, my learning perspective, I believe I researched information management systems to evaluate and select technological approaches to a particular healthcare setting. And finally, I'm going to tell you about my HTHS 405 class project. I needed to explain the difference between senior care settings and create a facility that can transition seniors on different levels of care. I explained the difference of facilities, including talking about care offered and how it was going to be paid for. I created a facility that can transition from seniors from one area of care to another. And my outcome of learning for this project, I believed I transferred knowledge, skills, and behaviors acquired through formal and informal learning and life experiences to new situations. So there you have it. These are my last couple projects that I've uploaded to MyCred, and this is my MyCred profile. Thank you for joining me.